Time traveller.
Vlog. Zoom.
Is it because I'm super cool?
What? Do you think I'm a catfish? Shake his tail feather if he got the money. She is. In pool and snooker, the smaller contact with the cue ball and as the better shot you've just made and as with the cue. In pool and snooker, you make a shot with the cue.
I wanna fuck you in the ass. You're gorgeous. You can be an older woman if you want, or you can be that little girl that I love.
I did get you wicked. I love that little girl. A really cool guy.
That girl is the baddest bitch on the planet. Like a dog.
Apparently.
Advice from Corner. Boys have to go out and earn money for their family. Girls need money. My mum still has higher standards for me. This is the best she could offer. Her daughters wouldn't be Instagram models.
A Christmas ensemble. I loved that girl. I really got it. It was to save the world, not for money, so it is not tomorrow. It's not, it wasn't. Thank you. Should I? Boss ass bad bitch. Some days you might have to run it. Do you need me to smack you around a bit? Pay pig. That was rescinded. We can play like that. Talk to you. Take money not too well. The iron price. The line is, I'll divorce your ass. Play and
That's what's happening in the West.
I want you to retire. A boss ass bitch. All these girls on Instagram and you fell in love with me. A hoary kitten. Glinda.
I'll make it so you can't be outwifed.
For when I'm pipping. You. The girl from before. I can do it like cheating to the girl from before. You know, I love you too. It's not like gay porn, you know.
Money and ages. The best part about making money is what people give out.
Proprietary nature should be negated to customers. Proprietary as in ignoring. To be a proprietor, not proprietary. That online safety bill of sexual relation descriptions they should begin with, because people would prefer to catfish than so.
Now that the internet has reached that talking about money moment, it's reached that shoe shine stock boy thing where they always talk about stocks. Don't buy.
Another version of crap. Cool should be legally defined as being that your life might be shit in comparison to somebody else's. People think friendship is just something you can join in. Demo. This should win YouTube Video of the Year. I think the British are eating themselves over the US and its success. There's rich and there's also smart. In the adult world of work, where's the place for art come? The only people who make money off of social media are people who make money, hence the viability.
A gated community makes an area better. As I quote Trump, all of our friends are scamming us.
To an American, I love my life. The Americans will eventually coin who is scamming whom on the internet and with a name, as in say Ponzi. I have it an American scam where they can't do what they would do in other countries but do so over the internet flagrantly. Thank you. So too has that and only on Americans, hence the American scam, a reverse Ponzi scheme downwards if you understand. They mean and use energy as an activity, not chi. So maybe it'll get bigger than the Ponzi scheme, which was to convince people of things with chi. Or maybe it should just be called the Nigerian Prince scam, but situated in and from America. It's literally the same. You could ask how much money they made before such scams allegedly. As and so those two don't go together. How many followers or subscribers do you have if you wouldn't subscribe to somebody or follow somebody because they don't have enough? Positive discrimination. They as a group see it as a good thing. Like defrauding the good kids. I'm supposed to hang with that. That it's his. The Prime Minister is a little baby. Public office standards should include insurmountability of an as that what they claim of us. What is that, sir? where legally the standards should be legally defined as being in one step further as always, or something like that, where you just consistently say such things just because. This big insurmountable task you plan to take on, held up with politics, can't be what you don't want, you know? It should be legally respected. It would be less likely to find one person that would propose a good policy. There should be policies on when these things occur. Oh, sorry, I like lovely. Damsel in distress. Damsel in distress hat.
Are you filming in private?
Trying so hard to get with me for the past 16 years. The online safety bill, as you would tell, should include a tick box for those who would engage in combative situations. To stop people gaining fame just as like a proclivity, you know, something of a God-given right of theirs, where they won't engage with other people, you know, like how do I even deal with this politically, you know? Well, that would be the purpose, and so it would be seen as such, so that's all. Thank you. Amateur provision. Providing a banning mechanism, by the government for those who are friendly and those who aren't. So there are two types of those on the internet. Picking apart. YouTube means your channel. So in such legislation, combative should be defined as being so it's all an addiction to what of which we do so to entail that it isn't. Friendly being you don't fight people for money over in your real life. Sure, your other life. Connor sees a small stemmed large gold tree that rips the whole thing off by and for himself. There should be a respect of policing on social media by the government, by policing, if you do understand that. Thank you. In UK law, the debate of God-given rights should come up for the monarch, not the Prime Minister, of which an Astat. So, being a public persona or portrayal of what an Astat is, and so that which of. There should be a legal phrase crushed under the weight of the government, as in how one person can't stand up against. You know, because who in the government can you expect to tell to fix it? The government should grade people's intelligence in family terms, so like deep shit. So for example, if you was too smart and smart enough to not really learn about physics and computers. There isn't a monopoly on governance, it's just that slavery should be legal. Superman may not need books, but he needs sentences though. There's no joke to him. Being inspired is the mindset. If you did this and made money off it, what I'm doing, talking to people, you could pay people commission for doing things at the same time. I'm thinking more like adults. The Great British Dream. With that money you'd never spend, as on the same premise to never make money. Labour. Forward your complaints to someone who'd care. I'm in that current legal spot, and I'm not following the to legal advice. Doing business. Do you know how many times I've read contracts? Just customers. A square-rooted problem. That is no more. That's what I'd call a hobo. The phrase of an as and time of discussing money should be now that it's discussing your subscriptions is frowned upon. Your lowest monthly expense swapped for your entire yearly income or monthly income. The cost of doing business should be yours to other people, but in consumer terms of what people are. Grinder. Spitting on your onion rings. Out of your mind and out of control. One more time, how's it go? Like you can, how's it go? Automatictoilet.co.uk. Hiding behind a doctor. Edom. Do you know what the great part about starting a company is? Honesty. And honestly being good is good. In conjunction of Edom. Scared about someone else's money. Crack it open and find all the golden goose eggs that you've been laying. Touching my money. 2 and a 7 aces. That's what you call her. Never happened. It doesn't help when the government are helping people defraud you. Through the internet. Ah, shit, keep that one in. Person told people how to spend their money. I don't like cameras anyway, so who cares? When your point is it's the automatic toilet, tell me who's cooler.
See, I wouldn't, so the customers.
Play you like a harpsichord. Picks. You do know those who don't know that working not for money's charity exists. Those are those. And legal charity is very different. What's the most reputable charitable law firm you know of? Mr. Devil himself over there. The only one who knows even the legal framework for everyone else that how it's freely not for free. If you average legally should state wherever as that you would be just above a good of a lower of another, if you understand. Stipulation, if you will. An average manager would be a good minimum wage worker. My company isn't even the microwave. It should be illegal for the government to advertise your product. It's only for the upper classes. Very astute, very prestigious, sophisticated. Criticising something that costs you £1,000 that saves you £2,000. Tic-tac-toe. Open a business, people say it should be free. We should replace the class system with that charity should be illegal for some. In the premise though of that and as declaring other things to be free, if you understand, or freely given. See, we've changed the context because they've got just as much rights as you, but the poor, proving socialism stifles growth. Growth legally should be defined as being in its own amoeba, or yes, its own cell, or multi-cell cell and cellular organism. His corner, not as a job.
Don't lie, you just see all these pretty girls that you can't get with and jump on the bandwagon. Keep you around for a long time.
Do you know what would happen if you were telling people on welfare to start businesses? They'd be on the streets.
She's a micro creator. I just want tackle. I agree with influencing. We should have a standard of living that is right.
What if this is the problem? And now I'm vlogging.
The automatic toilet. I love that girl. A little pixelated, iconic comedian. Mario Kart. I love you. Clipping round in those heels. Snippy snap. See, you don't need to be CEO to make a bunch of money. Sounds of the forest. Probably get instilled as the Prime Minister. They'll wave the flag.
Take history and you're allowed to.
We will love you. We will love you.